Are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, NFL Sunday, we also do have a baseball game, Tim, to go over, Tim. So we got one baseball game. We got the entire NFL slate. So we got a lot to go over. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. 1-1 right and 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. And yesterday for me was what felt like the one of those days that made me think, wow, I'm so good at this betting thing that I'm able to, because I had a bunch of plays written down for college football yesterday. I only bet about half of them, and I left the other half off. The plays that I did bet ended up going 3 and 7. The plays that I didn't bet ended up going 7 and 3. So I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. Like, it is what it is. Whatever. I ended up betting Buffalo against Bowling Green, which came through. But Arkansas got blown out. Oklahoma got blown out. Under in Tennessee came through. I did cash a nice ticket on the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, but after that was nothing but L's. Utah, Auburn, Michigan State, Arkansas State, and the over in the FIU Connecticut game. Which it was just a frustrating day yesterday. So hopefully today's a better day. I got some NFL. Oh, and yeah. Nah, not a great day.
Yeah, I will say college football. I'm not going to go over every single game, college football game. I believe we end up. I think yesterday baseball was great. Baseball was a 3-1 day. We lost on Tampa Bay, whatever. Philadelphia cashed it. Seattle money line, never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
So 3-1 there. We ended up having a little bit of a struggle in college football. I think we ended up finishing down like 4 units or something in college football yesterday. It's all right. We got NFL today. We got some big money line plays. I'm ready for today. So let's just get it rolling, Nick. Let's just get rolling. We'll say hi to the chat.
Yeah.
We lined up the baseball game first. Okay.
Yes.
What's up, Earle Bros? You hit the like button. Appreciate it. Justin, Phillies in 5. Sup, fellas? What's up, Lane? Welcome. What's up, fellas? LJ's in the chat. What's up, LJ?
We need to get you on a show one of these days.
Yeah, LJ, we'll have to bring you on for Nick. Maybe
next Sunday
for a free pick video for game 1 of the DS.
Okay.
We talked to him with that. We'll try to organize something with you, LJ. Let's get it. Let's morning ice. That's not how you enter. Ice, try it again. That's not how you enter the stream. It was a weird day for me yesterday, but good bankroll management keeps me back in the mix today. Let's get it. I guess give us your picks, Nick. Damn, man, that sucks for real though.
It is what it is.
The ones that you're not going to bet. You heard that? Yeah, that was the point. Let's get it, LJ. Let's get it. All right. We get a singular game series that did not get swept. It was not 2 games. Let's go, Nick.
Yeah. We get the New York Mets. They're hosting the San Diego Padres in this game.
You have it in ugly gold. 1 second.
Oh yeah, that was the same. My bad. That was the same coloring of the hockey video I was doing last night.
Yeah. This is better now. All right, we're good.
Yeah, that color, that specific color was Vegas Golden Knights gold. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't care what it was. It was gold. Anyways, let's move.
Yeah, Metro minus 135 with a total 6.5 in this game. Pitching matchup for this one is going to be Chris Bassett and Joe Musgrove. Do or die game 3. Bassett this year 15-9 with a 3.42 ERA, a 1.14 WHIP. He's been one of the more consistent Mets pitchers of this year. On the other side, we have Joe Musgrove 10-7 this year, a 2.93 ERA, 1.08 WHIP. And looking at this spot for me, I went with the better team. I went with the Mets at minus 135 to close this series and move on to the divisional series. I give the edge to Bassett as well. He's been the more consistent pitcher, and I trust him at home more than I trust Musgrove on the road. So I like Bassett in this spot. He has a 2.95 ERA at home this year. He is much worse on the road. He had a 4 ERA on the road. And then on the other side, Musgrove, what was it? It's only actually 0.15 runs better worse on the road than it is at home. So I think the Mets are able to get to Musgrove a little bit here, and Bassett has a good game, and the Mets advance to the next round. So Mets money line for me.
I will say Musgrove has pitched in New York once this year. He went 5 1/3, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, and 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Has Musgrove pitched against? That's not who I wanted to click on. Has Musgrove pitched? Not Musgrove. Bassett pitched against San Diego. I believe he has. Yeah, he pitched against them twice. One of them 2 earned runs, 4 hits, and 7 innings. And that was in San Diego. That was at home. And then he had the ugly game against San Diego, but that was in San Diego. That was during like a rough stretch for him. He has been really, really good. He had a little bit of a rough start against Atlanta his last time out, but which pitcher didn't? But he's been the most consistent pitcher for the Mets all year. I am not betting this game. I'll say that. I'm not. I made it. Whenever I bet the Mets, they lose. And I didn't bet the Mets last night. They won. I'm not going to bet the Mets games anymore. I'm hoping they win. I'll be watching as a fan. But for right now, I am not going to be betting it. Maybe a lean towards the under in this game. Seeing that the first 2 games went over. I know these pitchers are not as good as the other guys, but still should be a really good pitchers duel. I would take the under in this game if I'm betting anything.
Yeah, someone sent me an interesting picture here. Shout out to IceX for this one because he just sent me this picture, and there is a little pretext to this as well because I saw someone point this out yesterday, and that's what it was sent.
Huh.
And a little bit of reference yesterday, even down 8-5 in the 7th inning, it had Mariners 2-0, Jays 0-2, and before the game started, it had Phillies 2-0, Cardinals 0-2.
Huh. Interesting.
So
I'm not putting any stock into that, but that's interesting.
No, yeah.
I will say I was already starting to look at series lines. All 3 dogs look very, very juicy. Like there's no close series. The closest one was Philly and Atlanta, and Philly's a plus 185. I want to take shots on all the dogs. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. Took the Mets plus 170 to win the series when they were down. We mentioned that one. You guys mentioned that one on Capper Collective.
Yeah.
There you go. Ready for hockey season. The fully started, cleaned up on the last day of NHL preseason, 8-8 on Moneyline and Puckline, and totals along with the Global Series sweep. There you go. All right, Nick. Now we'll get into some football.
Yeah, we're going to kick it on off here. The New Orleans Saints are taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The Saints are now 5-point favorites in this game with a total of 45 in this game. I'm going to get up all the tickets and all the money. I didn't look too much at this week, actually, the tickets and the money. We have 54% of the tickets and 62% of the cash is on the Mariners. The Seahawks, 72% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the over. It's gone up 4 points. So kind of interesting line movement here because the money, yeah, it actually makes sense because the line's dropped from 6 to 5. So that makes sense with the money coming in on the Seahawks here. My projected line for this game is Saints around minus 5.5, 6. So I thought this line was correct. So this ended up being a stay off for me in this game. I just don't see enough to get involved in this one. So this one was a pass.
Yeah, I like this game. Give me the Seahawks. I'll take them on the spread. I'll take them money line. I'm fading the London game. I did a free pick video on this one earlier in the week, and I'll probably be doing the same thing. So Next week, I will have 2 plays. I believe it's the Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. I will have both of those plays next week because these 2 teams are coming off of a London game. I'm testing it out. I'm seeing how it goes. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't really care. But I'm taking a shot, fading the London game. Go ahead, give me the Seahawks plus the points, and I'll sprinkle the money line a little bit.
Fair.
Yeah, I just like I don't know. I just like that game. It's weird.
No, I mean, it makes sense. It's basically on that magical number that we like to mention for dogs. So, looking at this next one though, this one's kind of interesting. By the way, I will have the ticker up in just a couple minutes. I'm typing out my plays on my in my Twitter DM to put up to send to myself on my laptop so I can put it in the scroller. So that will be up in a minute. But the Houston Texans are at the Jacksonville Jaguars in this game. The Jaguars 7-point home favorites with a total of 43.5 in this one. Let's take a look at the money in this game. 82% of the tickets and 76% of the cash is coming on the Jaguars. 73% of the tickets are on the over. 81% of the cash is on the over. My projected line for this one was Jacksonville 9.5. So I know a lot of people are looking at this game and like, wow. Now, and this was my first thought before even like punching in any of my numbers or anything like that, just looking at the card before capping it. That was the first thing that jumped out to me is I want to take the points with the Texans. And then I looked more into it. This Jaguars team is different. And I think that they're able to win this game and win this game by margin. So I'm going to be on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I laid the 7 points. I think that this is a better Jaguars team. Their defense has much improved. And I think they're able to get a pretty nice win here at home. I also lean over.
Yeah, it's more of and LJ, if you're in the chat, I'm sorry. It's more of fading the only team that...
LJ is on the Texans or on the Jaguars. My bad.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah. It's fading the only team that doesn't have a win so far. And that's fine. They had a tie, so at least that's good enough for them. But no, this is a Jaguars team that's just looked a lot better this year. And this is a Texans team that is they're tanking for, can we say tanking for Tua?
What?
No, I'm kidding. They're tanking for the number 1 pick. That's
Hooker?
Yeah, which Tennessee's legit. Anyway, Tennessee.
Oh,
Tennessee
yeah.
Team is better than the Tennessee pro team. Anyway, no, this is a Jacksonville spot for me. I'll take a minus the 7. This one was number 6 for the circa plays. This one was the one that did not quite make it, but it's all right. This one's end up being a.
That means this one's gonna smack.
Yeah, this one will smack. Did I not? I don't have a thing for the scroller. I think I deleted it yesterday.
Oh, good job.
Well, I didn't have. I didn't have one yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gone for one morning, and you delete it.
It wasn't done on purpose.
Yeah, and I apologize for yesterday morning. I'm going to blame the Mets for that one. They made me drink.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the chat for just a second. I'll take the over in Seattle and New Orleans. You have fun with that one. Good morning, fellas. Cowboy under and the money line. Yes, Cowboys. I like the Cowboys today. Kind of like the Jags over the 43. I don't know if I could do that with
I don't mind that at all.
With Houston. I don't think I can. Rodgers is so good. Good morning, everybody. Agree on Jacksonville. There you go. Which quarterback is more entertaining to watch today? Let's think. That's going to be the most interesting quarterback to watch today. Anyways, hoping some of Trent's surgical 6 doesn't fail me today since I picked them too. I know. Jags money line. No. I like Jacksonville -7. Why are you laying the money line? Isn't that like minus 200? Come on, bro. You know better than that. Hate Vogelbach so much. Why? Why? I don't understand. Big ass Bach. Yeah, that's his whole point.
He's a sexy human being. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
That is the peak of male athleticism. You're just jealous.
Yeah, no. We can't take you seriously if you don't like Daniel Vogelbach. If he signs if he signs with the Mets again,
I'm gonna get a jersey.
I will get a Daniel Vogelbach jersey. Even if he doesn't, if the Mets find a way to win the World Series, I will get a World Series jersey with Daniel Vogelbach's name on it. There you go. Packers first half cash money. There you go. Yes, the gritty. Yep. Okay, live movement in the Titans Commanders game and Chargers Browns, both 1.5 now. Browns and Commies money line. I love the Commies. Commanders. I like the Commanders today. That's even gone down to pick'ems in some books, I will say. And all the money coming in on the Titans and that moved to a pick'em. Yikes. Justin Jefferson touchdown and 40 reception yards. Who did they even got today? Oh, they played the Bears. No, I like the Bears today. Vogelbach is a beast. Vogelbach is a sexy human being. Definitely on both. Yeah, there you go. Let's keep on rolling, Nick. And this one, yeesh, this one's going to be ugly.
You want to see a dead body? Yeah. Sorry. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're at the Buffalo Bills in this one here. The Bills are 14-point home favorites, total 45. This is the largest dog the Steelers have been since 1991 or 92, I think I saw. And the last time they were this big of underdogs, they were against Warren Moon and the Houston Oilers. That's the last time they were 2 touchdown dogs. So that should tell you everything you need to know right now. But let's take a look where the money's coming in on this game. 77% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on the Bills. 67% of the tickets and 62% of the cash is on the over. And it's dropped 2 points. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if Pittsburgh scores much this game. I want to bet Pittsburgh at plus 14. I feel like that's the look in this game. My projected line was more of a 13. So not enough value for me to go ahead and bet this. But I do lean Steelers in this game. I lean under because if the Steelers cover, I think it's a lower scoring game. And I can see Pittsburgh keeping this uncomfortable for Buffalo. I think this could be a 10-point game. Like that. That's what I think is uncomfortable. I don't think I'm going to get to this game. I lean under and I lean Pittsburgh in this game.
So I have the under. We got the under at 46 and oh, so the lines I put in the scroll are the ones I bet him at. I like the under. And I did this as a free pick video last night, and I normally don't give out props. I gave out a prop for this one too, Nick.
I saw that.
A defensive touchdown at plus 205. I Pickett could throw 3 touchdowns today, and 2 of them are to the Buffalo Bills. Legit. That's why I'm hoping for is a pick 6. I'm not hating on Kenny Pickett, but when your first official career start is in Bills Mafia territory, you're screwed. You are screwed. I don't care how much prep you get with your first guys. You're screwed. And when it comes to it, I'm all over the under, and I'll take a defensive touchdown. I think this is a 35-3 game. I think this one's ugly, and I don't think Buffalo comes close. Pittsburgh comes close. I would lean Buffalo as well, but these are 2 NFL teams. I'm not laying 14 points, so I'll take the under. I got it at 46.5. It's down to 45, but I'm not touching a side in this one. Occupancy coming in with this. We can't take you seriously if you don't like Daniel Vogelbach, Tim Earle. Now that's some historical sports talk for you. Nick, you need to make another one of your edits of a bunch of pictures of Daniel Vogelbach to the songs My Milkshakes
Bring All the Boys to the Yard.
Please and thank you. Or I'm bringing Sexy back. You should do that one too.
Ooh.
Either one will work. I miss him in Seattle. You can go out to right center field, seats, and get a hoagie, big ol' meatball sub.
Hell yeah.
That sounds good now. Stephon Diggs, 80 yards, and Bills team total over. I guess. I like the under in that game, so I'm hoping not. Pickett, over 200 yards. Against the Bills defense? I don't know about that one.
I would say
Steelers
yes.
defense anytime
I'll
touchdown.
say yes to that one. And hear me out to the over 199 passing yards. When Buffalo starts this game up 13-0, he's gonna have to throw the ball a lot.
That's fair. That's fine. Next game. We'll go to this one.
Yeah, this one's fun. Tampa Bay, 10-point home favorites, total of 46 in this game. Take a look where the money is coming in on this one here, where we have 78% of the tickets and 64% of the cash is coming in on these Buccaneers. The lines moved from 8 to 10. 62% of the tickets are on the over. 65% of the cash is on the under. It's moved down 1.5 points. So my projected line for this game was 15. I have the Buccaneers as a 15-point favorite, and they're only at 10. And this is a sell high spot on the Atlanta Falcons. 4-0 ATS this year, and I think that's the only reason why they're not 13-point dogs in this game. It's because they're 4-0 ATS. So I think that now that they've been covering a lot, the line's a little bit deflated. And this could be a buy low spot on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they've lost back-to-back games. I see this as a game where Buccaneers are at home now, and this is a get-right spot, and this is a 31-10 game written all over it. I think the Buccaneers come out here and smash, and they win outright. Or they win by 21 points in this game. I would take alternative spreads on the Buccaneers. I think this is the biggest blowout of the day. And that includes a 14-point spread in Buffalo. So, in a route, Buccaneers.
I hear you. So, Falcons money line.
No.
I do like the Falcons. I like them plus the points. I'm not betting it. It was a strong lean. This team has been consistently covering spreads. Tom Brady looks like he's taking that step back. He looks like he's just a little bit slower. He doesn't throw it. He doesn't release his fat. He's starting to show his age. Now, the main reason why I didn't bet it, if the reports are right and Tom Brady's getting a divorce, he's going to come into this game pissed. Or whatever the case may be. Motivated could be the word. So this could very well be a blowout. But that being said, we've seen this before. Falcons, 10-point dogs. And they'll end up going down like 28-3 and then ruining it with a blocked punt touchdown. So I kind of lean towards the Falcons in this game. I did not bet it, though.
Understandable.
Exactly. Bucks -10. Nah, I'm not touching it. Surprise, no light sprinkle on the +14 for Pitt. I'm not interested in that one.
Yeah.
Brewing a cup of Trader Joe's pumpkin spice coffee and capping with y'all is awesome. Appreciate you guys. Of course, occupancy. Next time, maybe take off your skirt and not brew up a pumpkin spice.
Stop that.
No, I'm kidding. Occupancy. I got you. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Dead on with that one. Sure. Dolphins under and Dolphins Jets. Was it 45.5? Yeah, I guess. Blue Jays. Seattle money line.
Never in doubt.
Sorry, Terry. Our heart goes out to Terry Edelman. Stay strong. Light stat, Brady is 10-0 versus Atlanta, not laying points or money line with Tampa Bay, though. Yeah, no. Eagles team total over? Nope. Let's go Mets, baby. Let's go. We get to see another game tonight. All right, Nick.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah. By the way, I wanted to point out last game, the Buccaneers are the top picked team in the circuit contest this week. Which the top 5 teams in the circuit contest this way. By the way, I wanted to mention these real quick: Buccaneers, and then after that, it's the Cowboys, then the Titans, Bengals, and Browns.
We should. I want to start. I have to go back and look at the other 4 weeks. I'm going to go and find the top 5s, and see how they're doing in terms of record-wise to see if it's good or bad to be on them or against them.
I'm going to be doing that when you do your breakdowns. I'm going to start tracking those. So
yeah, and the Bucks are the most picked ones, and then the Cowboys, which is interesting.
Yeah,
but
I also write down which teams were the highest picked and see how the highest picked teams do. But because this is $1,000 contest, this is not just average shows. But Chicago Bears are at the Minnesota Vikings in this one here. The Vikings are 7.5-point home favorites with a total of 44.5 in this game. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this one. 81% of the tickets, 82% of the cash is on the Viking. It's gone from 6.5 up through the touchdown and up to 7.5. 60% of the tickets and 77% of the cash is on the under, and the lines move slightly towards the over. It's moved from minus 110 on both sides. Actually, it's moved up to 44.5. So this line's gone up. Kind of tempts me on the over in this game, to be completely honest. That's where I'm going to lean in this game. My projected line for this one is 10.5 with the Vikings. So I'm kind of tempted on the team total over for the Vikings. I think that they are able to put up some points against this Bears team, but I don't know if I can trust this game to go over with the Bears because they don't throw the ball at all. All they do is run the ball. And I think actually that the Minnesota Vikings will be able to run the ball down the throat of the Chicago Bears because they're one of the worst run defenses in football, and Dalvin Cook is going to eat today. So I'm going to look towards mini minus 7.5. I lean mini team total over 24.5 and the full game over 43. But right now it's a no play for me.
That's fair. Ready for part 2? I was on the Seahawks. Now I'm going to go after Bears. I like the Bears today, plus the points. I know this team is bad. This team is pathetic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if they necessarily win, but I'll grab them plus the 7 and a hook. The Minnesota Vikings are coming off that London game. Same deal with the Saints. I'm going to just fade the London game. That's my whole entire cap for it. This is a spot they climbed. Now, the Vikings could very well win. And if anything, if I'm doing a teaser, I'm teasing the Vikings down to a pick 'em. But I do think the Bears cover in this game. I think they cover the 7.5. So I do like the Bears for this game. I know it's not the pretty play. And I know Terry won't like it, but I'm going with Bears. Let's ride. Bears country, let's ride. All right? No? I don't know.
No.
Vikings money line in the over. Fine. Be careful with the over in Bears games. That doesn't always work out. And Vikings money line, you're really going out on a limb there. I may be crazy, but I like the minus 7.5 with Minnesota.
I agree with that.
I don't know about that one. Board Jays. Board Jays. What do you mean? Let's go put that person away. I landed on Vikings minus 4.5 in the first half. I don't hate it. Laughing. WTF Cowboys? Yeah, Cowboys money line. Not even the spread. No, Cowboys outright. We want to see a long series for the Dodgers next round. Mets first 5 full game money line and run line. Padres will get swept if they go to the next round. There you go. That comeback for the M's. Yep. Rams are overrated. Let's go Niners. Yeah, I think so. Morning, bros. A lot of good games today, but I'm liking the Eagles. -3.5 first half today. Cardinals don't play well in the first half of the game. I'm all right with that. I'm on the Cardinals +5.5 in full game. So, Brady over 2.5 touchdowns. You have fun with that one. I'm not betting that. Playing it safe. Jets, Cowboys, Seahawks on a teaser at +130. I do not hate it. I might end up putting together a teaser today. That might be it. This is probably one of my favorite games, Nick.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still focusing on these top picks, and I have week 3 and week 4 numbers, but I'm gonna go over the entire thing once I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll probably have that after you're done breaking down this game. Titans are taking on the Commanders in this one here. It's a pick 'em now. -115 pick 'em for these Titans. Total of 43 in this game. 72% of the tickets, 67% of the cash is coming in the Titans. This line was around a 2.5, 3. It's now all the way down to a pick 'em. 73% of the tickets and 84% of the cash is on the over in this game. This line stayed put. My projected line for this game was around a pick 'em. I think that this is not a what do you call it? An indexing play for me. This is adding the market in there as well, because the Tennessee Titans today.
It's a trap.
Why is this line moving the way it is? All the money is coming in on the Titans. All the tickets are coming in on the Titans. And the books are bringing it towards the Commanders. Vegas is telling you everything you need to know about this game. Commanders money line is one of my favorite plays of the day. I got him at even money. I think the only thing that really worries me about this game is I have to trust Carson Wentz. And I 100% do. The Titans are one of the top picks for today for the Circa contest this week. Just want to put that out there. But I'm going to be on the Commanders here. Commanders money line for me. It's gross. I know. Commanders.
No, I'm on the same page. And I believe this is a division game because the Titans had the Colts last week. Commanders, a bye week, and then the Colts again, right?
Yep.
So this is a perfect spot for it. Come on, and the Commanders they're bad. I'm not going to say they're good. I'm not saying it by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a good team. No. That being said, I think the Commanders win today. This is, or at least, I mean, we got it at 2.5. So take that as you wish. This game's now pick 'em. The line movement is telling you everything you need to know because we've seen this plenty of times before. One team gets all the money, the line moves the opposite way. That's called reverse line movement. We're going with the Washington Commanders in this one. I think that's probably one of my favorite plays of the week. It's one of our circas. We got the circa was 1.5. I really do like this game. Taking the Commanders. Back to this. Wentz over 22.5 completions has hit 100% this season. There you go. You guys called Indy a few weeks ago. I think I'm going to ride that Washington call. Let's get it. Didn't the Commanders coach get fired? I don't know.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. There you go. What's up, Isaac? How you doing? Also, the week Indy beat KC. KC was one of the top circa picks. It was.
Yes, KC was one of the top circa picks. It was not the top circa pick, which there's an interesting stat behind the most picked team for circa this so far per week.
Stop it. Get some help with the Commanders game. That's fair.
Absolutely.
Chiefs -7 is my favorite play of the NFL games, and that's tomorrow night. So have fun with that. LOL. Doug, you have that name on Hangover where they lost Doug on the roof. We're getting Doug back. Okay. Bills. Have fun with that. I'm not laying that. Take the under. It happened last week with the Falcons-Browns game and the Panthers-Cardinals, similar line movement. And the Falcons end up winning outright.
Yeah.
The Panthers didn't, but the Falcons did. Time to take the Commanders money line and a -6.5. Let's get it. And Doug thinks it's funny. Let's roll on to the game of the week, Nick.
Yes. But first, one thing that I want to mention is that I just went through and did the calculations for the Circa contest for the top. If you only played the top 5 picks from the Circa contest this week, or for every week, you have yet to have a losing week. In week 1, they went 3-2. Week 2, they went 3-2. Week 4, they went 3-2. Week 3, they went 3-2. Week 4, they went 4-1. So you are 3, 6, 9, 13 and 2, 4, 6, 13 and 7 following the Circa picks so far. And if you only played the number 1 most picked team of the week, you are a perfect 4-0.
Oh, wow.
It was Vikings plus 1.5 week 1. It was the Jaguars plus 4 week 2. It was the Jaguars plus 7 week 3. And there was the Vikings week 4 -2.5. This week, that is the Buccaneers -10.
Is it 10 on Circa?
It is 10 on. Oh, it's 8.5 on Circa.
I was about to say there was no 10s, but still only a number higher than that. But anyways, well, there you go. There's the Circa numbers.
Yeah, so Circa top picked teams have been perfect, and overall top 5 teams have been 13 and 7. Those teams today are the Bucks, Browns, Titans, Cowboys, and Bengals.
Interesting.
I wanted to put those numbers out there. All right. Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The Miami Dolphins are 3.5-point favorites now. This did dip a little bit last night, and it went right back up to 3.5. Total 45 in this game. Taking a look where the money is coming in, 63% of the tickets and 60% of the cash is on the Dolphins. 53% of the tickets, 61% of the cash is on the over. This line opened up at 6. It dropped to 3.5 with the news that Tua's with Tua not playing this game.
It was 6 before the
Tua injury. And then it went down to 3.5. And that's kind of where it stayed all week. Last night it dipped down to 3 is where I got it at 3 -125. I'm on the Dolphins in this game. Teddy Covers has a really good road record. My projected number, even with Tua out, and I don't think this is a much of a downgrade going from Tua to Teddy Covers, or Teddy Bridgewater, but I call him Teddy Covers because all he does is cover spreads. He feels like a Geno Smith, where all he does is cover spreads. But I do like Teddy here, and I'm going to be on the Dolphins. I got it at -3 at -125. I'm sorry, Tim, to fade the MILF Hunter himself. He looked good last week. They're getting a lot of hype, and I think this is the week where they kind of get humbled a little bit here. I think the Dolphins win this game by a touchdown. So I'm going to be on the Dolphins -3 in this game.
How can you fade that? You're evil, Nick. Jets,
Yep.
Money line. I'm not high on the Dolphins anymore. Tua was good. I don't know if I can trust Teddy Bridgewater. There's a reason why Teddy Bridgewater was a backup. And I think he shows it today. I like the Jets. I think they get the job done. I think they go over 500 for the first time in how long? It's been a while since they've been over 500. I like this Jets team right now. They look good. Their defense looks solid. I think they'll be able to slow down the Dolphins. And you're starting to get some of these pieces for the Jets offense really starting to get built up a little bit. I like the Jets today. I know it's the Jets. Money line. I think they win outright. I'm not high on the Dolphins. I was never high on the Dolphins, even with Tua. Without Tua, even less high on the Dolphins. I'm taking the Jets. And I'm taking the Jets in this game. Sorry, I had to use both of them.
Yeah. Here's by the way, here's a tweet I just saw on Twitter. This is according to BetMGM's numbers, because if you don't follow this guy, this is I think he's one of the best sports betting follows on Twitter. John Ewing. He's one of the people who works for BetMGM. He always tweets out the betting numbers and stuff like that. Here are the highest bet teams according to BetMGM today. 84% of the tickets are on the Titans. 78% of the tickets are on the Niners. 69% of the tickets are on the Dolphins.
All right.
Those are your top three, and then followed by the Vikings and Jaguars with 66%, 65% are on the Lions, 64% are on the Cowboys, 63% is on the Eagles.
Cool. No Julio against his former team. Nope. Are they using drones for these shots? I'm not watching the game.
I'm not watching the game. What's the score? I'm such a good Giants fan, not knowing what the score. 20-13.
20-13. There you go. Dolphins. Nope. Dolphins. Nope. Rodgers playing so good. Is he, though? I don't know about that. What were those teams again? I'll round robin it for kicks. The most bet teams of the week for Circa?
For the Circa, it was the Browns, the Titans. Damn it, I just had this up. The Buccaneers. The Cowboys and the Bengals.
There you go. 25-19 complete. Gritty. Let's get it. Nick is a Giants fan, not a Jets fan. I know he's not. But it's Joe Flacco.
I'm a handicapper is what I am. My number says deadline should be 4.5.
It's not Joe Flacco.
It's not Joe Flacco. It's
not Joe Flacco. Green Bay Packers are playing good without Adams. Are they, though? I don't know. A-Rod deserves more credit, less interceptions. QB ever. There you go. I got you. Do you guys like poodles? It's a weird question. Not really, no. I like noodles. I think noodles are good. But Mets or Padres today? Come on, really? Mets or Padres?
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
We could do this all day. Yeah, I know, right? Wilson over and G. Wilson over. Yeah, why not? I like it. Pipples are the most nice, dangerous breed ever. There you go. Good call on the John Ewing follow. Just checked it out. There you go.
Yeah, I like him. There's a couple guys that I enjoy their Twitter content because they give out cool trends and stuff like that. Another one is Kobe Valentine, who gives out a lot of trends. So
there you go. All right, Nick, 6 games left.
Yeah, we have the LA Chargers. They're at the Cleveland Browns in this game. Chargers are 1-point road favorites, total of 47 in this game. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this one here. As we have, 59% of the tickets are on the Chargers. 58% of the cash is on the Browns. 69% of the tickets are on the over. 59% of the cash is on the over. It's dropped from 48 to 47. That's interesting, too. My projected line for this game was Chargers minus 1.5. Let's see where this line movement. I could have sworn this line opened up at 2, if I'm not mistaken. It did open up at 2, and it's dropped to a 1. I kind of like the Browns in this game. Is that crazy to think I like the Browns?
No, it's not.
I'm tempted on the Browns here. I think Cleveland can win this game outright at plus 108. I think that's not a bad price. We're getting them as a nice little home doggy here. That's where I'm going to lean in this one is the home dog. I'm probably not going to get to it, but this is Cleveland or nothing for me. This
is like one of the games I really did not want to bet. There's always 1 or 2 games a week that's just like, yeah, yuck. This one's like a pick'em area. This one is the only one that I really had no interest in this week, Nick. So I'm just gonna stay away from this one. Normally with pick'ems, with like teams like this, like the Browns are very confusing to me. And the Chargers, Herbert looked better last week, but I'm not sure if he's 100% still. So for right now, I'm just gonna stay away from this game. I have no interest in going after it. New book had a boost on Saquon and Jones over 79.5 rush yards, looking like it could hit 6-1. There you go. Kamara is active. Good. I just put him in for my fantasy team. You're all over the Chargers today. There you go. 2 units. Get it. Zay Jones active for week 5.
Zay Jones.
Good to see. Former Pirate.
Oh, I need to pick up a new kicker for one of my fantasy leagues. Prater's out today.
Oh, jeez. Let's move on to the next game, Nick. We got 5 left, and it's this one. Yeesh.
Yeah, the New England Patriots. I like this game. New England Patriots are hosting the Detroit Lions in this one here. Patriots are now 3-point favorites. This line has dropped a half point since I got it. Total of 46.5 in this game. It's not a good thing that it's dropped because I'm on the favorite in this one here. Let's take a look where the money's coming in on this one here, as we have 55% of the tickets are on the Lions, but 55% of the cash is on the Patriots. So bigger bets, sharper money coming in on the Patriots here. 70% of the tickets and 74% of the cash is on the over. This line's gone up 2.5 points. And I'm on the side and the total in this one here. I hopped on the Patriots. I got it at 3.5. I don't see this Lions defense being able to stop anything. And even Bailey Zappi and this Patriots offense, I think Bailey Zappi has potential. I truly do. I really liked him when he was with Western Kentucky and that air raid offense, and I think that he'll be able to able to run the game here. We saw last week he almost was able to pull off the win against against Green Bay. So I think that he's able to get a decent amount of action today. I like the Patriots here -3. So I got it at 3.5, and I also like the over 46.5.
Yeah, I went over. We got it at 45.5. Zappy season, right? I'm not super hung up on it. This Detroit Lions team is the reason why I'm on the over. How about having the number 1 offense in football, only to have the number 32 defense in football? Yeah, it's going to be a back and forth, high scoring game. The Lions can't stop nothing. No, they can stop. Whatever. They're not. Their defense is cover 0, and for whatever reason they can score. So I'm thinking it's another high scoring game. They've gone over in all 4 games, including a 93-point game last week. Yeah, go ahead. Give me the over in the Lions game. Their defense is awful. Marcos is in the chat. What's up, guys? What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show the appreciation, subscribe, and share. Dang right. Steelers will win today, so Bear, mark my poodle's pawing words. Have fun with that. Lions won't score on the Patriots defense. That's not true. That game goes over. Just accept it. I like this game though.
Yeah, this one's a kind of an interesting one here. The 49ers are at the Carolina Panthers. This line is now a 6. It was a 6.5 with a total of 40. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. As we are seeing 81% of the tickets and 75% of the cash is coming in on the 49ers. And yet this line has gone it went from 3 all the way up to 6.5, then back down to 6. That's where that line had moved. It opened up on the 3rd. It opened up Monday at a 5.5. It was a 5 on Sunday, and before the Sunday games, it was a 3.5. Yeah. So this line has moved a decent chunk. I like the dog in this game. My line for this game was 5. It was a 5 in this game. So I think this line's moved too much, and I see value here with the Panthers, and seeing that there's a decent chunk of tickets and cash coming in the uh, on the Niners, and this line's dropped half a point. I think the Panthers can win this game outright. I won't be betting the money line, but I think that they do have a good chance to win this game outright. So Panthers plus 6.5 is where I'm on for this game. I think that at the very least, this is a gross, low-scoring game. That's probably like a field goal game.
Panthers plus 6.5 is one of our circuit plays. It's just that. The line movement kind of says it all. But you get the Niners, who are in the definition of a letdown spot. A big win over the Rams, have to travel across the country. And I believe the Niners next week, they get a divisional matchup next week, right?
I think they head to Arizona, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they're in Atlanta. I thought they had a divisional matchup or whatever. Anyways, I like Carolina in this game. I think they at least cover. I think it's a good spot for it. Just a letdown spot. I don't think the Niners necessarily lose. I just don't see them covering 6.5. So Panthers plus the points for me in this one.
Dang. I think this sounds weird, but I have two fantasy teams, and the one position I can't get to stay healthy is kicker.
That's hilarious.
How is it that both my kickers are out today? On one
hilarious.
team, I have Hopkins for the Chargers, who just got ruled out. On the other team, I have Prater.
Nice.
So I had to pick up Joseph from the Vikings for one team to replace Hopkins, and for the other team, I had to go and pick up Brett Meyer to replace Matt Prater. I can't get my kickers to stay healthy.
That's fine. We don't care. 49ers, you have fun with that one. Lions average points are high. Yes, they are. Dolphins, LT, Terrence Armstrong active. Cool. For me, the game's going to go over. The Lions-Pats game, I agree. Rams suck. Jimmy G sucks. I hope Panthers win outright, but it's the NFL. 49ers will most likely rake. Vegas wins big if the Panthers cover. They do. Daniel Jones is trying so badly. Daniel Jones is trying so bad throwing. That was almost English. That is not English. Live bet on somebody. Have fun. Go, go, go. I'm not betting though. Oh, that guy that sound guy just got leveled. I'm not watching.
Should we be watching this game?
No, I'm not watching the game. Instead, we'll be looking at this game, which we like as well.
I like this game a lot. We have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. The Eagles are 5.5-point road favorites, a total of 48.5 in this game. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game. As we're seeing 56% of the tickets and 55% of the cash coming in on the Eagles. 77% of the tickets and 52% of the cash is on the over, and the lines kind of stayed the same here. Let's take a look at my projected line for this game was a -2. And for this one here, I'm going to say you can go ahead and keep your points. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals to hand the Philadelphia Eagles their first loss of the season at plus 195. I think is what I got it at.
198.
I don't see the Cardinals playing this bad all season long, which they looked good last week against Carolina. And I think this is an absolute sell high spot for the Eagles. They've played perfect football, what it feels like, other than week one, all season long. And I don't see that continuing like that. And laying 5.5 points on the road, I think this is going to absolutely be a sell high spot for the Eagles here. Plus, it's that magic 5.5 number. For whatever reason, that is a dog number. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Cardinals outright at plus. It's plus 200 now, but I got it at I got it at plus 208, plus 200 now.
Yeah, I'm on the Cardinals as well. Cardinals is one of our circa plays. Eagles, after a big win against Jacksonville, we'll call it a big win because Jacksonville looks good this year. They stay undefeated. They now travel across the country. The Cardinals are coming off, I believe, a win. Yeah, a win against Carolina. So they're traveling across the country too, but that's fine. It's a win against Carolina. It's not as big of a win. Now they get the last undefeated team in their own house. I think it's a slow start for the Cardinals, but I think they end up winning this game. Taking them plus the 5.5, sprinkling the money line. Die Eagles, die. Cardinals outright.
Yep.
Barkley is heading to the medical tent. Yeah, he landed on his shoulder. Barkley is gone to the locker room. That's rough. 2 games left, Nick. Speaking of dogs.
Yeah, Cowboys and the Rams. The Rams 5.5 point home favorites in this one, total of 42 in this game. Let's take a look where the money's coming in on this one. 61% of the tickets and 68% of the cash is on the Cowboys. 55% of the tickets, 86% or 68% of the cash is on the under in this game. This line opened up at a 7 and is dropped to 5.5. This game actually opened up at a 4 earlier in the on Tuesday, the 4th. It opened up at a 4. On last Monday, it opened up at a 5.5. It went down to a 4.5, 4 at one point. It was 4 for a while, then it went back up to 4.5, 5, and 5.5. And it's that magic 5.5 number for me. And I had this game more at a field goal. I had this game at 3.5 towards the Rams in this one. And this is another one where I'm looking at this game and I'm saying, you can keep your points. I'm going to take the straight up money line with the Cowboys here at plus 190. I think that this Rams team is overrated. And this is a Rams team that I have really no interest in backing. They have not looked good. They just came off of a big primetime game, which they lost. And I think the Cowboys are a good team, which as a Giants fan is gross to say. But I think the Cowboys are pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and back the Cowboys today. Plus we have the Rams. They're going to be at home against Carolina next week. Okay. So not a crazy game next week for them. But I'll take the Cowboys outright.
Yep. Cowboys is the 4th out of our 5 circuit plays. The last one's tomorrow night where we have the Chiefs. We like the Cowboys. I think they went outright. The Rams team just does not look good this year. 2-2. Can we say that Cooper Rush was the answer?
Yeah, right.
Because this offense looks totally different without Cooper Rush. With Cooper Rush instead of Dak Prescott. This Rams team is just, I don't know. Matthew Stafford just does not look like the same Matthew Stafford from last year. The defense doesn't look as good. The offense just does not look good this year. They had one good offensive game, and that was against Atlanta, which who doesn't have good offensive games against Atlanta? Other than that, 10 points against the Bills, fine. 20 points against Arizona, and 9 points against San Francisco. Dallas has a good defense. I'm taking Dallas. I think they went outright. Give me the Cowboys. How about them boys? Let's do it.
How about them Cowboys?
You shit yourself again. You too? What's up, guys? What's up, Latif? Cowboys will lose. Cowboys get the hype equals lose. Are they getting hype, though? They're dogs. I don't know. They're not really getting much hype to me. How about some Sunday Night Football?
Yeah. The Ravens are hosting the Bengals in this one here. Ravens are 3-point home favorites, total of 47.5 in this game. Taking a look at where the money is coming on this one here. 58%, 58% of the tickets, 65% of the cash is on the Ravens. This line's dropped from 3.5 down to a 3, which is kind of interesting there. 81% of the tickets and 73% of the cash is coming in on the over. Yet this line's gone from 49 to 47.5. This line's dropped 1.5 even though all the money's coming on the over. The books aren't scared of over money here in this one here. And what time is this game being played, Tim?
8:20.
8:20 at night, which makes it what, Tim?
I believe it's called a primetime game.
Yeah. 10-3-1 to the under. Give me the under here. Under 47.5, Cincy and Baltimore. I'm just going to continue riding these primetime unders, and I've already locked in the under 51.5 for tomorrow as well. A little bit of spoiler there, and that game scares the crap out of me. I also have the Chiefs -7 in that game, but I like the under in this one here, under 47.5. The Bengals got under in all 4 games as well, so they've actually got a pretty decent defense.
Yep.
It's one thing I've noticed as well. The most points they've given up this year was 23, and that was in overtime to the Steelers. So I think this could be a low-scoring game. I kind of lean Bengals. Not enough to have any type of bet in it or anything like that, but with the way the line moved, points towards the Bengals. Now, when I have this game at a 3, though, but so that's a stay off for the side, but under 47.5 here for me.
There you go. I'm on the same boat. This game could have not been in prime time, and I was probably would still take the under. Bengals have a really solid defense. Ravens have a good offense, but they have a solid defense as well. Their defense is okay. They had the one really bad game against Miami. I like the under as well, and I'm strongly leaning towards Cincinnati in this game. But when it comes to it, I'm taking the under. I think that's one of my, primetime unders. What, 10-3-1 this year, Nick? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and take the under with you. I believe we got it at 48 though. Correct me. Let's see. I believe we got it at a 48.5. So it's dropped a whole point. Feel good about it. So there you go. Stafford over half an interception. I think that's just a bet you make every week. Pass on Sunday Night Football. That's fair. Lions over in the Lions game. Momentum is shifting in this game. First and goal
for the Giants at the 2.
Yep. Eagles win.
G-Man.
You Latif, you are taking a real shot here, -215. I mean, that's a real shot right there. Just grab Giants money line. There you go. All right, Nick, that is all the games for today. Before we recap and head on out, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It is all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out the sponsors, DraftKings. You guys, if you bet $5 on any NFL team, you get $200 in free play bets. Go ahead, jump on it. Use the link in the description below, or download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the promo code EarlePNP when you guys sign up. And then if you want to go to any games, SeatGeek, Earle ESB is the promo code at checkout. $20 off your first purchase, any concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. So today, I like the commies. I like the over in the New England game. The under in Buffalo, Jacksonville, Carolina, Arizona money line, Dallas money line, and the under in Cincinnati. I also did put the Kansas City -7 play in there for tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm currently watching the Giants +8.5 right now. I did end up betting that last night.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have put it up on the site. I was all over the Giants this week.
Because I didn't think about it, and then I needed to see that Daniel Jones was going to be playing, and I don't think they announced that until like yesterday. But I was joking around in the group chats, Tim, because I think Tyrod Taylor is out for this game. So I said that the Giants, the Giants called up Chad Powers from the practice squad to serve as Daniel Jones's backup today.
You went to Penn State, right?
Yeah, he was a walk-on in Penn State. He was actually pretty good.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
He was lightning fast. He had a really good what do you call it? But yeah. And then I'm also on the Patriots minus 3.5 and the over 45. I'm on the Dolphins minus 3, Buccaneers minus 10, Jacksonville minus 7, and then of course I had to get my dogs in here. Washington at even money, plus 6.5 with the Panthers, plus 190 with the Cowboys, and plus 208 with the Cardinals. I'm also on the under 47.5 on Sunday Night Football.
There you go. The Giants come back. Hopefully plus 360. Hey, there you go. St. Brown active for the Lions. It's good for our over. Live play the Giants at plus 17.
Hell yeah,
JoJo. There you go.
They went down 10-0 early.
The DraftKings is for new customers. SeatGeek.
Yes. Is for with SeatGeek, you can make multiple accounts and keep using that code. It's on your first purchase with that account.
Okay. Giants plus 10. And now money line. Let's get it, JoJo. Let's get it. All right, Nick, wrap it up for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time. We are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. Touchdown Giants. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck today. Let's go Giants.
See you guys.